Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome back to the channel, all you spacefarers. Today we're revisiting Empyrion Galactic Survival to see if this ambitious space sandbox still holds up in 2024. The game will be available for free on the Epic Game Store between the 10th and 17th of October, so a perfect time to test it out for yourself. A quick caveat before we dive in, I haven't put thousands of hours into this as I play so many titles on the channel, but I've done enough to form a strong opinion and give you my thoughts on whether it's worth it in 2024. If there are any of those endgame players with a lot more experience, put what you think in the comments below and give everyone some extra advice. So this quick review is very much focused on players who are considering jumping into the title. There is one thing to consider straight away, and that's the fact that this will be on Epic Game Store and won't have the Steam Workshop support. Many players consider a mod like Reforged Eden to be absolutely vital when playing this title. However, I've mainly played the vanilla experience, but it's definitely something to consider. So we have to ask, with its mix of exploration, survival, base building and combat, Empyrion has been around for a while, but has it stood the test of time? For those who are new to Empyrion, it's a survival game set in a procedurally generated galaxy where you can explore planets, moons and space stations. You can build bases, craft ships and engage in combat, both on the ground and in space. It offers a huge sandbox with a ton of freedom to explore alien worlds, craft advanced technologies and carve out your own story. What sets Empyrion apart is the freedom it gives you. You can start with nothing, crash land on a hostile planet, and work your way up to building massive capital ships that can travel between star systems. The game blends survival elements with exploration and combat, offering both PvE and PvP gameplay. Since its initial release, Empyrion has received numerous updates, and in 2024 the game feels more polished and refined than ever before. However, a number of bugs still remain, and that is the main complaint of many players in the Steam reviews. One of the most noticeable improvements is the graphical overhaul. Planets and space stations look much better, with new biomes, weather effects and improved lighting, giving the game a fresh, more immersive feel. On the gameplay side, the devs have added more variety in both exploration and combat. You'll find more diverse alien species, expanded tech trees and better shipbuilding options. The AI has also been tweaked, making enemies smarter and more challenging, especially during planetary raids or space battles. One major addition is the improved crafting system. It's now easier to create complex vehicles and bases, with more building blocks, tools and customization options than ever before. Whether you want to build a sleek space fighter or a massive fortress, the tools are in your hands. Empyrion's sandbox freedom is still one of its greatest strengths. The ability to land on any planet, explore vast worlds and build anything you want makes the game feel limitless. In 2024, the universe feels more alive with better NPC interaction, richer worlds and more emergent gameplay moments. The building system has always been a standout feature. Whether you're a solo player or working with a team, the creativity in ship and base designs is off the charts. I've seen players create entire space stations, fully functional warships and sprawling colonies, all with the game's flexible building tools. It's a builder's dream. And then there's the combat. Space battles feel epic, especially when you're piloting a capital ship you built yourself. Now, a lot of players when we cover space sims cry out for capital ships and get fed up of small space fighters featured in the games. So this is an opportunity and a title where you can pilot that massive vessel. Ground combat has also been refined, with better weapons and AI making raids and base defenses more challenging and satisfying. Whether you're fighting alien wildlife or rival factions, the combat feels more tactical in 2024. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit that like button, leave us a comment about what you're thinking and subscribe to the channel. You can also support LT Gaming by hitting that join button below the video and joining our Discord. Both me and Tom really appreciate all the interaction. As much as Empyrion has improved, it's not without its issues. Performance can still be a challenge, especially on planets with lots of detailed bases or in large multiplayer servers. Lag and frame rate drops are more common in heavy battles or when exploring densely populated areas. The procedural generation, while better than it used to be, can still feel a bit repetitive at times. Some planets look and feel similar, and while there's a lot of variety in biomes, after exploring dozens of worlds you might start to see the same patterns emerge. I guess we have to cut the game some slack in this area for being so ambitious. Another area where Empyrion could improve is its interface. Managing your inventory, tech trees and crafting can feel overwhelming, especially for new players. And while veterans may be used to it, there's still a learning curve that could be smoothed out for a better overall experience. One other area we have to discuss is the bugs, and in a game of this scale you're always going to find those, but some players do find them frustrating and they can bring down the overall experience of the game. I didn't encounter that many, but I did find during my research that a number of players did find this a frustrating element. So is Empyrion Galactic Survival still worth playing in 2024? Absolutely. The game has evolved into a rich, expansive sandbox that caters to both solo players and multiplayer enthusiasts. If you love exploration, building and combat in a space setting, Empyrion delivers all of that and more. It's certainly not without its flaws. Performance issues and UI complexity can be frustrating alongside the bugs. But the sheer scale of what you can do in this game outweighs those problems. Whether you're exploring the galaxy solo or with friends, Empyrion in 2024 is an ambitious survival game that's still improving and expanding. So there we go, LT Gamers, that's it for today's review of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've played many hours of this, also give your advice below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I've been Luke from LT Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.